Okay, so I am packing a candle. So right now I have, this is the lid. And again, I made this lid myself. Really, really nice, pretty lid. And if you order white, just know that it is concrete. So it's not going to be pure white. I'm still working on a formula to make it get white. I'm trying a few new things, but this is called a concrete white. And it's, it has like a gray finish to it, but it could be black. That's the real concrete. But yeah, so let's get started. So I just try to use bubble wrapping because I did have some incidents where I tried to just put it inside the box and like cushion the box, but no matter how much you cushion it, it still somehow, I don't know, just finds its way tumbling around inside of it. So I want to make sure she's secure. Because I actually did have a candle that broke and I felt so bad. I had to send them another one, but that was a lesson learned. That's another thing about business. You do learn lessons. So don't get discouraged, even right now with me, owning my salon and, I have my clients, there's still others out there that I feel like, are better than me. And, I kind of put myself down and I have to remember, hey, no one becomes a specialist overnight. No one just, and if they can, don't get me wrong, but majority of the time it's all a learning. It's all going through things. It's all going through, the process. So I gotta stop being so hard on myself. And I just put some on the end because it was looking kind of funky. And I have to keep in mind that I can't get it too bulky because my box is only but so big. So whatever I gotta do to keep it from looking wonky when I pack it, I'll try my hardest. I might have to go get some other tape. But yeah, so I'm kind of at this point with my candles where I realize that it takes a lot longer to make these. You really have to let these cure. If you pull it out too fast, then you have it, it's weak. And the molecules didn't harden long enough. And what happens is whenever you pull it out too soon, it's going to crumble whenever your customer gets it. So it's best to just wait those 2 days. And I've been noticing that and just look at this one real quick. So it's so beautiful. And I have my stamp at the bottom part of it. Amazing, right? How nice. Oh, Southern nostalgia smells so good. But yeah, I noticed that they were crumbling. There was one time I did one and I literally was crying because I had to do like 5 of them. And at that point I was just like, look, I'm gonna wait, no need in rushing, and then the customer is gonna think I'm not sending them the product. So I had to learn from that. So I have to let them know like, hey, I'm working on your candle. Just keep in mind that, I am making this by hand. This takes time, and it's not that I'm trying to ignore you. It's just I want to get it right for you because you paid for it to be right. So now that I'm noticing that it takes a lot of time to do that, I had to outsource my candles to a vendor that could possibly make them for me. A vendor, they have my custom, jar design, so no one's gonna be able to copy me because it is custom. But I just noticed that I'm not gonna be able to get mass product out if I continue to do it this way. It's just not possible. So I had to change up some things. I'm working on some things. And that's why I haven't been pushing these as much because it's only me. And until I get to the point where I can have, employees, which that will happen, I know that. I gotta come up with something, that I can have mass product of. So I'm in the process of getting new jars, but it will still be concrete, but it'll be mine. It'll have my name on it and everything. Real professional. It's a nice add to the brand. So it definitely is loving it up, and getting me to the point where, like I said, I want to be in the stores. Actually, I'm going to be in the stores. This is the steps that I have to take the money I've invested. You know, these are the things you have to do in order to get to that next level. Being scared to spend the money is not going to get you there. You know, I could have spent the money on other things. You know, I could have, you know, bought a new purse. But I have to realize, like, you know, once your brand gets to a certain point, you can buy all the purses you want. You probably not even going to want to buy them anymore because what's the purpose? Like, I don't have to show anybody anything. I've made it now. All right, so I already have them packed up. Boom. I know it's a little wonky, but it has to be because I don't want it to. And I'll be right back on the grab box. All right, so I'm back with the box. As you can see, I do have packing in here, but I can just take out what I need for now. I'm probably just gonna stuff the sides. All right, so we're gonna put the top on second, but we're gonna place this in here, which is the actual candle, right in the bottom. I mean, well, I don't want to mess the camera up so you can see it. So I'll put it right here, and again, I do have the bubble wrap at the bottom as well. Now it won't fit up on the top, so I'm gonna have to do it on the side, which is why I put that extra padding on the side because I already know how it is. So as you can see, it fits perfectly right inside. So it's nice and snug, so it's definitely not gonna be like tumbling all over in the bottom. I'm gonna place this on the sides and the top of it as well. This honestly has been keeping my candles from breaking. This is like the best packing ever. I tried the blue one, but those are too small. I really need the big ones. So if you're thinking about shipping candles, look into these big ones. They come in a really big roll. So you got a lot to use here, but you really do need it. Even the peanuts just didn't do. I ended up giving those away because honestly it was just too lightweight for what I was trying to do, and my candles were still breaking. I was still having issues with it. All right, so this is the part where it can get kind of crazy and it can be ugly if you don't, you know, take your time. So I'm just trying to finesse it down a little bit because I have to put my tissue paper on top of it and I don't want it poking outside of the box. All right, so that's my tissue paper. Really nice and pretty. I do need to get bigger tissue paper. So again, this is where trial and error comes in because when I got these, I thought it was a big sheet. And I ordered so many of them, I'm gonna have to use them until I'm out now, but I know better. So I have to use 2 of these to make a big one. But again, it's just trial and error. It still looks nice, but it's not giving what I want it to give, but it's okay. All right. So now we have it all packed in, as you can see. So nice, right? And that is it. All I gotta do is put my label on it. I actually use printable sticker paper, which is actually really cool because then I can use my Cricut and then it actually cuts it out for you. A nice clean line, you put it on there and then you just drop it off at UPS or USPS. I'm using Pirate Ship and they had this new feature of UPS and they guaranteed 2-day shipping. So I was like, why not? Like, let me try it out. So we'll see if it's fast. If not, I'm going back to USPS because I've had no issues with them so far. But yeah, and it's gonna be on its way. Thanks for watching. Bye.